Hey guys, in this episode, I'm just going to do my first Versus Series tournament game and just tell you a bit about the rules. So stay tuned if you want to see find out what happens next. Alright guys, so this is my episode 4 tournament bracket. I made it on a website and you can see how it's going in working because the link to this website where you can see all the statistics is posted below in the description. So in our first game, this was all randomized. I chose 8 characters: Grand Moff Tarkin, C-3PO, Han Solo, Leia Organa Solo, Darth Vader, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker, and R2-D2 because I thought they were the main people in episode 4. And I will do one of these for all the episodes. But yeah, so in for game A here we have Grand Moff Tarkin versus C-3PO. In game B, it is Han Solo versus Leia Organa Solo. In game C, it is Darth Vader versus Chewbacca. And in game D, it is Luke Skywalker versus R2-D2. And just to let you know, this is not me trying to let the best character win. This is all randomized. So I have nothing to do with this order this came in. If you look for yourself, you have the option to randomize it, and the website did it for me. So if you think this is unfair, blame the website. So yeah, now I'll just get into the rules of my Versus Series tournament. Alright guys, now I'm going to be showing you the 5 categories that I'm going to be grading everybody on. So my first category is their weapon. My second category will be their coolness, so just how cool of a character they are. So maybe like some characters aren't as cool as others. Also, I'm going to be grading on their heroism. So have they made an impact in the show or something, or I mean the movies. Also on their combat skill. Just how skillful they are with a weapon, and lastly, their courage. How much courage do they have? Are they like C-3PO who turns away from a battle, or like Han Solo who chases a pack of stormtroopers down? So yeah, so let's get into our first matchup, which will be Grand Moff Tarkin versus C-3PO. Alright guys, the first category we're going to do in this first matchup, in match A of the episode 4 tournament, for C-3PO versus Grand Moff Tarkin, is going to be weapon. I think it's quite obvious in this one that Grand Moff Tarkin beats out C-3PO, considering C-3PO doesn't have a weapon, and Grand Moff Tarkin's weapon is the one and only Death Star. So in this matchup, the first point goes to Grand Moff Tarkin, which means the score is now 1-0 for Grand Moff Tarkin over C-3PO. Our next category, coolness. Now, in my mind, I know you might have a different opinion. C-3PO is this golden Ewok god droid who is 10 times cooler than this villainous Grand Moff Tarkin. Grand Moff Tarkin could have been developed a bit better and maybe included in the next couple episodes into a final demise in episode 6. But instead of taking the option and he took the option of getting off the Death Star. I think that would have made him a much cooler character. So this round goes to C-3PO. So our score is now all tied up, 1-1 between Grand Moff Tarkin and C-3PO. Now on to the next category, which is heroism. Now, it might be tough for you to get why would C-3PO be a hero. But to be honest, he's more of a hero than Mr. Tarkin. C-3PO saved his friends from the Ewoks, being their god, and has done many other good things. He saved Han Solo and Chewbacca on the Millennium Falcon because he knew where everything goes. He's an interpreter, so he can help interpret things throughout the movies. Grand Moff Tarkin, he killed himself when the Death Star blew up. He didn't really do anything else better. So that's why this point goes to C-3PO. What that now means our score is 2-1 for C-3PO. C-3PO needs one more point or one more category to win. So let's hop straight on to the next category. Combat skill. Now, this is a really tough category to decide who wins because Grand Moff Tarkin has absolutely no combat skill or combat sense, deciding to stay on the Death Star when he has been informed that it is highly likely of it being blown up. So, I give him nothing for combat skills. But also, if we look at C-3PO, he doesn't have much combat skills either. He doesn't hold a weapon or anything. The only time we ever see him in action is in the arena of Geonosis, and he's with a battle droid body. So anyways, this is a really tough one, but I'm going to give the point to C-3PO. And the reason I gave C-3PO the point is because I find he is very good with a diplomatic skill as his combat skill instead of a physical skill with a weapon. So, even though C-3PO has won this battle, I'm going to skip on to the next category just so you can see the results. Courage. And for this category, it's not that hard of a decision to make. Obviously, the courage point has to go to Mr. Tarkin because he has courage staying on the Death Star, staying with his creation instead of fleeing off in a ship. C-3PO, on the other hand, as soon as he sees a blaster, he runs for his life. So that means this point goes to Grand Moff Tarkin. But anyhow, C-3PO still wins the match, 3-2. So I'm just going to show you a final photo of our bracket, and then we'll wrap up the video and move on to next week's matchup. So as you can see, C-3PO has moved on to face the winner of Han Solo versus Leia Organa Solo. The chances for the Han Solo Leia match, I can't really pick a winner because they're both very evenly matched. So I guess you'll have to wait until next Friday to see who wins that match. Next Monday to see who wins that matchup. So please hit the like button if you thought you enjoyed this video, or if not, you can always hit the dislike button. Also, if you want to subscribe for more LEGO Star Wars and Star Wars weekly content, please hit the subscribe button. So I'll see you next time on Star Wars Brick Studios.